Assisted suicide is now legal in Austria. On Saturday, terminally ill individuals and those with chronic, debilitating illnesses will be able to make arrangements for physician-assisted death in the state of Oregon. Parliament passed the new legislation in December, after a decision by the Constitutional Court on the subject. Every case will be evaluated by 2 physicians, one of whom must be a specialist in palliative medicine. Officials said the government is funding palliative care to guarantee no one dies when alternative choices exist. Assisted suicide, or giving someone the tools to kill themselves, is allowed in Switzerland. Several European nations, like Spain, Belgium, and the Netherlands, have decriminalized it as well. Austria's new guidelines specifically exempt children and persons with mental health issues from the prohibition on active help to suicide. There must be a diagnosis and proof that the person is capable of making their own choices before an adult may take their own life. 2 weeks are sufficient if the patient is towards the end of his or her life, but patients must wait 12 weeks after receiving consent from 2 physicians before considering their options. To get fatal medications, they must first notify a lawyer or notary public of their intent, then proceed to a pharmacy to obtain them. Only attorneys and notaries who get these alerts will have access to the identities of pharmacies selling these medications, in an effort to limit the potential for misuse. Until today, anybody in Austria who encouraged or assisted another person to take their own life was subject to a jail sentence of up to 5 years. The right to self-determination was breached by an absolute prohibition on assisted dying, a federal court concluded last year. However, the same penalty will apply to individuals who murder another person upon a serious and urgent desire. Prior to Parliament's approval of the new laws this year, several political opponents contended that they imposed too many barriers on people seeking assisted death. However, some contended that the proposed constraints were insufficient, pointing out that patients' decision-making abilities could not be adequately assessed by a psychiatric examination alone.